All right, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast trials. In this video, we're going to be finishing up my coverage of the Jaeger onboarding event here on the psychosurgery difficulty. Of course, this is just part one. We will have coverage for part two as well, which will be resetting in about a week from when I'm recording this. But since it is probably this one's not going to be uploaded for at least a few days, it's going to be resetting to part two on the 6th, which will be a full new set of 9 trials, and I will have videos for all those as well. But this is the final and the 9th and final trial for this set, and it's Shutdown the Factory. Should be a pretty fun one here as well. Again, not one that you really have to stay in one area for too long, so we shouldn't have too much trouble with the Jaeger, and we can also pretty easily block her off if she's in an area that's going to be closed down when you shut down one of the factory things. Also, I mean, just using the garage doors, if we have time, will be a good way to get around her as well. I actually wonder if she'll go through the alarm doors on her own. I don't think I've ever seen a normal enemy do that, because I assume any way of opening them sets them off. Anyway, that'll be something we'll find out potentially, but either way, of course, the Jaeger Variator is the main one for this event, and that means that the Jaeger will be out during the entire trial, constantly hunting you down, trying to one-shot kill you, and it can be very menacing. Increased threat 2, unreliable doors, limited items, and psychosurgery are those remaining variators. And I'm just rocking the standard set of a stun, resurrection, smash, and incognito. Again, don't think I really need evasive maneuver for the Jaeger in this one, but let's jump into the trial, see how we can do. One of the very devious changes Red Barrel's made this patch is that enemies can grab you out from underneath garage doors while you're opening them if they notice you. And that can be very annoying for this trial in particular because you have to open this garage door, so we need to listen up. Okay, I don't hear anybody that noticed us, so we should be good. But it definitely can happen that you get grabbed out from under that door if you're not paying full attention. Looks like both of our things are upstairs. Thankfully, oh wow, you're there. You're there. I see. That's why you didn't hear me, because you were all the way up there. We were lucky with Henrietta spawning outside, or I guess that's just how the timing worked out. Are you gonna come? Yeah. But we are not being. We're not taking advantage, and she's coming up. She's coming out right up there as well. So I'm just gonna break down this and go into section C here because the giant is being a huge pain, and now we can't even really go upstairs since Henrietta is up there. I wonder if Gooseberry still spawns, because in this trial Gooseberry will spawn in. Oh shit! I didn't know that guy was gonna be there. Gooseberry will still spawn in and then like be around for a bit and then leave. She's more intermittent. She's not permanently out. So I do wonder if she will spawn or not, since with Henrietta being out constantly, that might prevent it. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen the pusher or the pitcher out with Gooseberry on this trial, but kind of hard to remember something like that. Time will tell, potentially, or maybe we won't even, we just won't happen to see her. I won't probably be able to say definitively if she is or not able to spawn, but that is too... I heard it, and I tried to stop dead on the spot, but I was too late and just barely walked onto it. So that's a pretty bad demerit on our list. Too much yapping, not enough listening out for the beep, 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 beep. Just need one more poster at least. Hopefully we can source an antidote at some point, as the distortions and such are quite annoying from the sanity reduction. Just seems like we can find every other item. Isn't that always how it goes? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and restart here. Got the classic can't jump over something issue. So yeah, a bit of a series of unfortunate events there, but probably not worth finishing out the trial with those two fairly big demerits on there. So we'll be back for an additional attempt. Okay, we are back. So, of all the trials that I would have picked out of this to be one that I needed an additional attempt on, it would not have been this one, but just a bit of a domino effect there. I feel like she kind of snuck up on me out of nowhere as well. Just listening in again to see if we get... Oh, we did get heard. Yeah, see, so if I hadn't, he treated the way he even looked. You can even see him look under the door for someone. Wow. Okay, so they even have like a checking animation even if you're already through. But yeah, if he had heard me when I started pulling it up, he most likely would have made it there in time and been able to yoink me. And that does not end well. I'll just, I'll say that. That's an annoying blocked door. We'll have to come back to the upper area of Sector D later. But we can move on to C now with Henrietta spawning back in. Nice and easy. Always feels good when you manage to get the switch flips on your first go and don't have any failures, although it's just RNG. Which I've mentioned a few times back in the day that I think is a little bit unfortunate. I think it could be kind of cool if you were able to somehow see in the way that the buttons were wired up which one would be the one that triggers 2 lights or whatever, you know what I mean? Because that would add like a light skill element if you cared enough to potentially speed up these panels by a single cycle. But unfortunately that's not the case. Pretty lucky spawn here on A side, although we are missing posters, so nice Speak of the Devil, and we get one right there. Guys, okay, I need to start looking at the floor more. That's the problem I'm having. Don't forget to smash the like button down below, guys, by the way, if you haven't already, and subscribe as well. We are going to be having a ton of Outlast content as usual. Streams, more videos, part 2 of the Jaeger event, and of course they have mentioned on their Red Bros have mentioned on their stream fairly recently that they'll be releasing a roadmap, I believe. So I will certainly make a video about that. Very curious to see what the roadmap has on it. Okay, let's get through here. Don't step on that mine. Again, not very good to have sanity loss. It's definitely one of the more punishing demerits to receive. So we want to be a little bit careful that we don't get anything else. Close this up. Gooseberry sleep. Well, either way, at least we got our answer on if Gooseberry will come out or not. There she is. We did see upstairs already. This stupid. This is why having lower sanity is bad in and of itself. Yeah, so C. Oh, nice. We get our 3rd poster. And here we can actually take our antidote. Hopefully this leads all the way around. Nice, it actually does. But this guy's going that way for reasons known only to him, as it makes no sense, considering the loud noise he should have been hearing. Hopefully we can get in here nice and safe and sound. And that'll finish off C. I'm a little bit afraid of Henrietta. Not sure where she is, to be honest. Right there. Well, let's actually get in here. Not hesitate too much so we get grabbed, but they get a little bit startled by her presence. And we can close up this, and maybe I will actually take the garage. It does seem that maybe she doesn't use the alarm doors, because I think she came out after I closed down A. And I guess there is no way out if you don't open the alarm door, so she should be trapped there now. I'm just gonna smack him. Actually, that's gonna be her. Oh, it's not. It's Gooseberry. Oh, good. Then we can get this done. And hopefully she'll spawn out of there while we're running down. And since we didn't use the D sector alarm door, there's only one giant out here. That should all line up just about perfectly for us to get out of here. And we should be all set. Even if Gooseberry comes out, excuse me, sir. You very rudely have blocked my path. Wonder if there's a vault animation for that. Oh, What? How did I manage to get blocked? Oh, there we go. Wow, that's very weird of a spot. Huh. I was wondering how that had never happened to me before, and now I know, because it seems to be quite difficult to even get to happen. Let's get a nice brick on Gooseberry. We did lose sanity, so I want to try and recover as much grade as possible, as many points, as I say. And hopefully that's still... Damn! See, that's what I'm talking about. My only demerit is lost sanity one time, and I didn't get the A+. 3 posters, 3 bottles. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I need to start looking at the ground more, a little bit. Like, just tilt my camera down a bit. I think that's something I do poorly. I look up too much. I'm too used to FPS games where you want your crosshair, you know. Whatever. Okay, I guess we got to run it again. I mean, that's kind of insane to me, honestly. I thought even with how bad sanity loss is that we would get it, but apparently not. Not gonna lie, I kind of just autopilot walked out of the shuttle, but we're back. We didn't miss much, trust me. Yeah, let me try and just look at the floor a bit more. Ooh. Nope. That's the problem with crouch jumping. You might run out of mine. Don't grab me, don't grab me. Wow, what a swing, pal. Yeah, see, like the beginning of this trial just randomly gets actually kind of difficult in a way, like at least potentially annoying at worst, but you know, it's certainly a valid thing that they added. Obviously, it's the weird thing was that it started out where you could just be heard from the other side, and people would come over there and stand there, which I thought was a bug, and most people did, but clearly that was put in preparation for this. And it's definitely something to get used to. Many times already I've gotten grabbed from underneath because I either forgot or didn't expect or didn't realize that they had actually heard me. Gooseberry's breaking through over there, I'll break through over here. And yeah, it's also a factor on Pervert the Futterman, because when you're going into the garage there, or the basement, whatever, for the beginning, you can absolutely get grabbed by the guard if he happens to be close on that side. So, certainly requires your attention. Thankfully, you do get like the little sound cue. It doesn't actually show you, if you do have the sound UI turned on, it doesn't actually show you with the red sound bars. You will still not see the red, even if they hear you, but you do get the, you know, the dong sound. Okay. Not today, bitch. I think all the rest of our things are on the bottom floor. Of course, in A, there's conveniently only one bottom floor location, although unfortunately the easy way in's padlocked, but it is this one. If you get a panel on the ground floor of A sector, it is going to be there. And it's nice and easy. Let's be careful with Henrietta, maybe. Okay, I guess she's not quite here. Close down this sector, and I will take the garage door. I assume she's in A at least. And again, do listen out for the dong noise. Still need one more poster, but usually these hallways, like the one that we're heading to for B, will have one. Or not usually, but like a lot of the time, there will be one in here somewhere. Don't see one just yet. I assume our panel is going to be in the bathroom, as it usually is. And we can go ahead. Oh, I don't know why I thought that we had already done B. But I did look for it upstairs. I guess I didn't check this room. So we can get that done. I think both Henrietta and Gooseberry are out downstairs at the moment. Although, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. And we're fine. We're totally fine, guys. Did we get both of the D panels, or was there one? We did, right? I think we did. Yeah. The button is up. We can just run through the middle here since these are gone. And B, we still need to shut down. So we did flip the panels. So shutting this down will actually cause her to despawn because she was in like sector D or C. And we can lift up the garage. She might not have despawned, to be honest. But honestly, I'm not super worried. Should be in here again based on the trajectory of the wire. Not a ton of locations it can be in. See, it's like this room, that room right there, or that room in the back, which is padlocked. And we can shut this one down as well. And we might as well continue using the garage doors. It's good practice. Although, actually, we don't have the posters. Just now reassessing that fact. We do need all of the posters, guys. We need the 3 posters. It's required. So we're gonna have to look around a bit here. Hopefully we find one in this area. I have not been sticking to my new so-called strategy of looking at the floor more, by the way. Which I should be. Oh, wow, she's up here. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Didn't realize this was all blocked up. But we do need to just use this handy-dandy sink to avoid her. And then I guess I'll smash through this co-op door here. Usually I don't struggle with the posters on this trial, to be honest, so it's a bit of a shame to have that be the blocking factor here. Might as well keep going. Thankfully these are all connected, like the floor exists as for the most part. And for the fireman, obviously the floor is not present in those locations. Maybe somewhere over here, I don't know. It's like I said, usually I find them in the hallways pretty easily. Maybe we can check. That's blocked, so we'll have to... Damn, we gotta go all the way around, if it even lets us. Quite an unfortunate situation here. I was gonna grab the battery, but I won't bother given it's in our way. Poster anywhere, please. That's all I ask. We did see one, I think, and we had to run away. Wasn't it like... It might be like right on the other side of this freaking door, actually. If I'm remembering right, and there's obviously no way... Oh, I've walked myself deep into a hole here. Yeah, we'll have to avoid her. Quite a sizable table. Much bigger than what we normally use, so it should be no problem at all getting around Henrietta. It's just kind of annoying how this is all working out. Obviously, once you shut down the area, it's pretty annoying to navigate between them afterwards because you're going to have any way except for the garage, the alarm door, or potentially the co-op door if you open that. Any other way is going to be blocked by the rolling shutters here. Maybe in like one of these alcoves. But I do think that there is a poster, like Brick City over here. Don't mind if I do. I think there was one like back here. No? Oh yeah, well that's not... Okay, maybe I grabbed the one that I'm thinking about, but that works as well. This is the one I was thinking about right here, yeah. I remembered it was like a yellow one. And where is Henry? Don't know, running low on stamina. Okay. So we can loop around this room. The other door is open, I think. So let's go under here, and yeah. Actually, I don't think this can be closed because it's not actually a door. So we're finally done. Yeah, I think I had to avoid gooseberry or something, so I didn't grab that yellow poster originally. How foolish of me. How could I do this? Should have known how much time it would waste. And here you can see why the crouch speed jumping is completely ridiculously OP. Gooseberry just come out already? I don't see her, so I can just sprint straight down and don't get snagged on the guy on the stairs. Okay, they can't take this one away from me. Got the flawless, so that's good. But yeah, very harsh. I feel like to not get the A+ on that first run, but yeah, it is what it is. That is it for that one. A+, 10 minutes 2 seconds. Shut down the factory. Jaeger onboarding psychosurgery. That poster hunt pushed it over the 10 minutes very easily. And yeah, no demerits there. So that's going to be it for my coverage of this event, you guys. Quite a fun event. It was cool to get more experience with the new enemy. And I know there's no catalog with it, but that's to be expected. It's just like the Bambino event, as we remember from Season 2. I think that was Season 2. Or no, that was Season 1. I don't know. I forget the seasons and everything and all that with all the updates that have happened. Either way, we'll be back, of course, for part 2 of the event coming next Tuesday. And, of course, if you are interested, I'm going to be live streaming most nights around 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern to do some escalation with the viewers and stuff like that. And, of course, if there's any news from Red Barrels, like a roadmap or anything prior to part 2 of the event, I will cover that in a video. And, you know, I may make some random assorted videos here and there, maybe stuff about some custom trials, maybe some stuff like an amps tier list or things like that. Let me know if you have any thoughts and ideas of videos you'd like to see in the comments. I could make the one for the secret item locations. That could be helpful. Either way, we'll see what I end up doing. And yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I want to go ahead and say thanks to all my channel members whose names are going to be popping up on the screen here. Big shout outs to those in the Reborn Reagent tier and above. So huge shout outs to Mr. Crypt, Laura 3 of a Kind, and Serkan Ergun. And of course, big shout out to all my Twitch subs as well over on Twitch, twitch.tv/bibzuda. If you'd like to support the channel, check out the join button down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.